Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Greenlight unboxing video brought to you by Diecast. Go check out his YouTube channel, great YouTuber, has an excellent channel, a lot of cool diecast. I hub for him here in the US, and so cases of Greenlight get shipped to me, he lets me unbox them on the channel. And we get to check out if you got a green machine or not, which is always fun, and take a look at the series. So this is Tokyo Torque Series 8. This is the latest Tokyo Torque series from Greenlight. Actually kind of surprising that they're already on Series 8. But let's go ahead and cut it open and do what we usually do, which is just pull out a random car. I can't see inside the box, I'm just reaching in. We're going to see what we get. Alright, so here is the 2020 Nissan 370Z Coupe. Okay, so first impressions of this casting here, it looks pretty nice. This is a new tooling for Greenlight. Let's see if we can see numbers on the bottom. This is 2307. The tooling number is 180. Anyway, it's a decent tooling. I think mainly people's gripe are going to be that it does not have inserted detail for either the headlights or the taillights. It just has painted detail for those. And the headlights on this car are almost silly to not have like an inserted detail. They look just weird as just one like white paint. So we'll see if they at least add some sort of graphic to the front to make it look like an actual headlight. That might be a welcome addition. Other details though on it, look, here's the side mirrors are actually painted silver on the back side, so that's kind of a nice touch. Looks pretty decent. Otherwise, wheels look pretty decent. It looks pretty proportioned. Looks like it's proportioned well anyway. So we'll see. Card art on these is very basic, and it's been since the beginning. There's really no reason to look at all of it. It's just that same graphic on the front. You get this strip for the car, and then on the back you get that, and you can see what else is in the series there. So it looks like there's a Golf vehicle in the series because it's got a Golf license right there. Alright, so there it is. It's 370Z Coupe in a very dark blue, almost purplish color. Then we get the 1972 Datsun 510 four-door sedan. So they do the two-door and the four-door. This one does have inserted detail for the taillights. It's got an inserted grille piece. Headlights are painted on that inserted piece. The hood also opens on this vehicle. Looking at the serial number on the bottom, it's 0577. Tooling number for this casting is 136. It's going to share the tooling number with the two-door. Looks okay in plain white. Decent looking, basic, kind of vanilla, but it does look okay. I have a few of these cars. I have a few of the two doors. I have a few of the, I think 2 of the 4 doors. I don't think I'm going to be buying too many more unless they put out one that looks, you know, amazing. This one's just too basic for me, so I probably won't pick it up. I do still need an example of this tooling. I don't have it yet, so I got to pick up one of those eventually here. All right, let's see what's next. All right, so next we get another 370Z. And this one is a 50th anniversary Z. And it looks okay. Look at the number on the bottom here, 2947. It's a pearl white. It's got kind of a BRE graphic thing going on with it. I guess the headlights are painted white over the pearl white, which kind of just looks, I don't know, silly. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a gripe from people with this car. Disappointment for the cars. These headlights Having in the painted taillights I don't think looks too bad, but the headlights are pretty lame. They even have like silver painted mirrors on there, but yet they don't have like a headlight graphic to make it look like a regular headlight, which is just kind of strange. You put in the detail, of putting in the backside of the mirrors on there, but no detail on the actual headlight itself. I mean, even Hot Wheels, basic Hot Wheels, will have a tampo or a graphic right on the headlight that makes it at least kind of the illusion of being a headlight, not just a white block of paint. So I think that's definitely what they should do. Greenlight's done it in the past. I don't know why they did not do it here if they weren't going to do an inserted detail, but who knows? Anyway, this car looks all right. I guess between the two, this one or the plain one in blue, I'd probably pick up this one. Although I may not get either. I might wait for a better version of it to come out. And that's the thing with new toolings is, there's going to be lots more versions of this that come out this year. So you don't always have to get the first one if you just want one example of the car. Ooh. Green Machine. So there we go. We scored a Green Machine. And now we know what the Green Machines are going to look like in this series. They are green wheel, green base. This is the 1966 Nissan Patrol. This is the one in Gulf livery that we were looking for. The number on the bottom of these this one is 342. This is a tooling I actually like quite a bit from Greenlight. I think they did a really good job on it. Just has painted headlights, but in this case, when headlights are just like a round circle like that, it works. The taillights are also painted as well, but the taillights are so small on this, again, not an issue, not a problem. I do have a version of this car. I probably won't get this one in either its regular or Green Machine form, just because I have enough Gulf cars in the collection, and I just don't think, I'd rather have stock looking versions of this, not like custom paint jobs. So, but yeah, I don't know. I like this tooling quite a bit. It looks pretty good. The hood does not open on this one. It's cool that they gave the spare tire also the Green Machine treatment. So it's neat to pull a greenie out of one of these cases. We've actually pulled a lot out of these cases that were ordered. Free plug for 3000toys.com. That's where he orders these from to be shipped to my house. And we've had quite a bit of luck pulling Green Machines from the case. So this is pretty cool. I'm guessing he's going to be able to get this in a single car from 3000 Toys to replace this one. And I'm sure he'll keep the Green Machine anyway. Diecast, by the way, is like a very avid Greenlight collector. More so than I am, for sure. Oh, we get another Gulf one. I didn't know there were two in the set. So here's your other Gulf livery. 2001 Nissan Skyline GTR BNR 34. And this looks pretty good. I always like to look at the number on the bottom, 2958. This tooling is decent. I think Greenlight did a pretty good job with it. It's got, this one does have an opening hood, I believe, so you're going to have some engine detail underneath there. This one does have inserted headlights, so it actually has a separate plastic piece for the headlights, so they didn't chintz out on that. The taillights are painted, but they're circles. They look fine. Kind of interesting. They actually have the orange body color in between there, in the actual taillights itself. It looks good. Blacked out wheels. Looks pretty decent. I probably wouldn't get this one. Reason being is just, again, it's a Gulf livery car. I don't even really need another example, I don't think, of this tooling. I've got a couple. And unless they put out something that just looks really, really good, like stock, that would be the way I would probably buy it. But in this case, I probably won't be getting that one for myself. And then lastly, well, that almost looks Green Machine. It's not, though. It's definitely a way darker forest green. The last one in the case is this 2019 Nissan Titan XD Pro 4X, and this is where Greenlight shines. in doing stuff like this. This truck is a great tooling. Number on the bottom is 641. So this one has inserted pieces for the headlights. So this is definitely the most expensive one to produce, I would assume, in this whole series. It has painted taillights, fine, not a big deal. It doesn't have an opening hood, doesn't need it. It's got side mirrors, it's got detail on those side mirrors. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it through the packaging. The wheels look good. You know, it's a really nice casting, and it's all metal, so I mean, this thing is heavy. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's a nice color. You know, I would actually consider picking one of these up. This is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. It's got a trailer hitch on it, so you can use it with any of your hitch and tow trailers if you wanted to, so that's nice. I display a lot of my Greenlight in MassCar display cases because they fit a lot of the larger trucks and stuff. This Nissan Titan is actually one that does not fit. It fits like the Fords, the Dodges, all that stuff, the Chevys, but it does not fit the Nissan. So this XD with this big extended cab does not fit the Nissan. Really cool. So that's going to be it. So that's your latest Tokyo Torque Series. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be picking up any of these or if you would consider getting a case of them. Cool that we scored a green machine. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to say the winner of the case actually is this truck. But if I had to place a second, I'd probably pick this 370Z 50th anniversary. You know, thinking about it more, even though there's no detail on the headlight of this particular model, this is more like a racing looking model, so you know, it's not quite as necessary for them to have the actual headlight graphic, but for this one, that definitely needs it. It looks really kind of dumb, to be honest. Just my opinion. I just think, how could you do this model without, when you do, you know, when you're able to put lens detail on a big truck, that this thing cannot be that cheap to produce. And then you take this Nissan and you cut that corner and don't put an inserted piece in the front, and then you go even further than that and don't put a graphic on the headlight so that it doesn't even, so just this white mark on the front of the hood. Like I said, it's not a big deal to do that if your headlights are just round, simple headlights. The headlights are definitely a major design cue of this vehicle, and it's kind of silly that they didn't give that some sort of priority. That's just my opinion. Of course, I don't design die-cast cars, so you know, I don't know what they have to do or what kind of restraints they have, why they can't do certain things, why they can do certain things. I'm not super familiar with that, so you know, I don't know. Maybe there's something that they just couldn't do. But whatever. That's going to be the disappointment for me, and that's like double disappointment on the Z's. If you remember the 240Z, that is another casting that's come up from Greenlight, and I've mentioned it several times in videos how that was a very disappointing casting. It's one of my favorite cars of all times. It's the 240Z, and they got the proportions of that vehicle just wrong. And then now they do the 370Z coupe, and I was excited to see that was coming out, and then just this headlight issue. All they have to do to fix it really is just put a graphic there. You know, it's fine. They don't have to necessarily, you know, obviously they're not going to be able to go back and make an inserted version, and they won't, but if they could do, you know, a graphic on the headlight to at least give it the illusion of depth, that probably would be a good thing. All right, so that's gonna be it for it. Thank you again, Diecast, for providing this content for my channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please check out the playlist for the Greenlight playlists. We do a lot of unboxings on there. We've done a lot of them. They're all pretty cool, so check them out. Let me know what you think. Have yourself a great day.